Hey guys, it's me again. Video number 2 about solar. So if you watched my first video, you're like, well, what do you do with the solar energy? Well, I'll tell you what I do. So what I have here is I'm just showing you, because I haven't installed this yet, but this is what I'm going to work on when it stops, snowing where I'm at. So we have our two 6-volt batteries wired in series, positive to negative, negative, positive. That's 12 volts, okay? Just think of this as one battery. Now, from the negative, I have a fuse, which will be a 15 amp fuse, which is going to, well, actually mine's going to be 10 amp, because I'm not going to be running major loads. Mine are just going to be resistive loads, not inductive loads like a motor or something like that. If it is going to be a motor, it's going to be like a box fan. I mean, it's not going to be a big motor. But this negative, with the fuse in series, in line, goes to a 1500 watt inverter. This takes 12 volts from the batteries, converts it to 120 volts, or roughly there, maybe 110, whatever. So the inverter has actually three connections on the back. One is an earth ground, which protects it. It's usually wired to the chassis. And we have our negative from our negative battery, and we have a positive from our positive battery, or from the positive side of the batteries. Now this is going into my mobile home, is going via a 12-2 size wire, and I'm going to go to a single outlet. Realistically, I'm going to have two outlets like a normal house outlet, but I just showed one for, just to explain. The red is the neutral, which will go back to the neutral of the inverter, and then the black hot will come out and go to the hot of the outlet. Inverter hot. Then the ground is going to be tied into the ground of the inverter for overload protection. That's what I'm going to do. Now my inverter actually has two outlets. I'm just showing you one. So out of two outlets from the inverter, I will actually have 4 single outlets to run. And, that's all gravy. So that's going to be my setup. I'm going to be running my LEDs, my television, Xbox, whatever I want, just to help supplement. And I plan to increase, more panels, more batteries, maybe another inverter, so on and so forth. The more you throw at it, the more you're going to save in the long run. But this is not free energy. Not free energy. Not. I don't use the word free energy. No, because guess what? All of this costed me money. These batteries are $100 a pop. The inverter is like $100 a pop. My panels are $114 a pop. Guess what? I've already got $600 wrapped up in it. But what it is it's independent energy. Free energy does not exist. You have to pay, or you have to have time to install it, etc. It's not free. But it is independent. I am independent of the grid. This is not a grid-tied system. I don't want it to be. Not free energy. Independent energy, yes. There is plenty sources of independent energy. I'll show you another one when it's sunny. I'll show you a Fresnel lens. In the meantime, check out this. That's how you spell Fresnel lens. A shout out, there's a good couple on YouTube. I am not endorsed by them, I just know their videos. Green Power Science. Okay? Check them out. You can also check out, well, that's pretty much all you need for now. I'll put a link to their YouTube in the description. So, thanks guys.